What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be going over a theory I have as to how Zoom and Savitar could return for The Flash Season 7. But before we get started, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment down below any other video ideas. Now, do you guys remember that one set photo a few weeks ago of some mannequin-looking thing? That was usually something they would use for CGI, so that's what they would use for like villains like Savitar and Bloodwork, for example. So we saw that mannequin thing on the set for The Flash Season 7 for the episode where Abracadabra returns, so that made some of us think that's how Savitar returns. It's not the actual version of him. Maybe Abracadabra created an illusion of him somehow, or he could just be doing that thing, or it could just be Bloodwork instead, and it's not Savitar and we're all about to be fooled. But I think it'd be a lot better if they ended up bringing Savitar in for that episode. And maybe it's not just Savitar, maybe it's multiple villains. It could be Savitar and Bloodwork that happens with. I think maybe Abracadabra like shows Barry multiple different villains somehow or something like that. So that's going to be really interesting to see. Maybe first of all, Abracadabra's probably alive just because of the changes to Crisis, but I think it's just going to be really cool to see that episode and see if Savitar ends up returning or not. And for Zoom, a lot of people were mad that they just randomly killed off Black Flash, so I think they could use the changes from Crisis to say that Black Flash is now alive again, and him and Zoom are completely different speedsters, just like in the comics. So yeah, I think Crisis can be used to say multiple things are different now, or back to how they used to be, just like Zoom and Black Flash returning, and I really think the show should try to make them separate characters, so then they can both be alive. I made a similar video to this yesterday, so make sure you guys check that out, but in that video I basically said that speedsters could return because of the new artificial speed force, because the disappeared speedsters were just speed force energy the whole time and weren't actually dead. If you're confused about that, go watch my last video because I know that topic can be a little bit confusing. But if they end up saying that speedsters like Savitar and Zoom were just not killed, they were turned into Speed Force energy, I think that would be great to see that happen in Season 7. Also, that would be like a great way to make them return, say they were in Speed Force energy the whole time, and just said that they were in the Speed Force this whole time, just like when Barry died in Crisis on Infinite Earths in the comics. So yes, Savitar and Zoom would definitely be great to see in Season 7. But yeah, that was a theory that I had about how speedsters like Zoom and Savitar would return from the Speed Force somehow. And we know we are going to get some time travel this season, so maybe that's how we see these fan-favorite speedsters like Zoom and Savitar. Maybe Barry has to time travel again, just like the 100th episode of the show. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see what they end up doing. But yeah, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.